Hello guys, you are welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to do a bit of a detour from the usual exceptional children broad topic that we've been talking about. The month of April has been dedicated for autism awareness and acceptance, and so even though autism falls a bit under exceptional children, I am just going to give you autism in a nutshell so that before we get there you'd already have an idea of what autism is. And so let's dive right in. Okay, and so autism in a nutshell. What is autism? Autism is a neurodevelopmental condition, and when you say neurodevelopmental, basically it means that it happens up there in the brain, and so you don't see it. You would unlike, let me use Down syndrome to compare. Unlike Down syndrome, that usually you can see it from their physical appearance, with autism you can't tell. If a child has autism and is sitting beside you, you will not tell. But what can help you know that this person has autism is that usually they have social interaction issues, they have sensory challenges, and then they also have issues with communicating. And so somebody with autism would not probably give you eye contact, would not want, for the sensory aspect, may not want you to hug them, or maybe overly friendly, so they may want to hug. Some do not like noise, and so you notice that some of them like to cover their ears. Some of them, when it comes to communication, they would not be able to have a conversation with you, and so you'd ask a question and expect a response. They may, be talking about a car, and then before you realize they're talking about maybe a door or something else. And one important thing I want everyone to know is that these people are not weird. They are not having a disability. They are only seeing the world in a different way. And so I can use the 6 and 9 analogy. So you are probably standing on the other side and seeing it as a 6, they are seeing it as a 9. It doesn't make it wrong, because indeed when you stand and look at the world from their point of view, it probably is a 9, and then if they come to your point of view, it probably is a 6. And so what matters most is that we have to understand them and accept them for who they are, and instead of judging them and being like, why is this person being so weird, why doesn't he want me to hug him, why doesn't she give me eye contact, why is this person not communicating with me well, rather understand the world, try and understand from their point of view, and then try and communicate with them from that aspect. Okay, and so there are some few myths. I'm just going to share about 2 with you. People tend to say that all people with autism or all children with autism are the same, but no, it's a spectrum. And so there is no one autism child or a child with autism that is the same as the other one. You can actually even have 2 siblings who are on the spectrum, but then one will be different from the other. And then there are different levels. A child with autism may never go out of it, but then what is usually done is that there are different therapies that are used to help them understand the world they live in, because irrespective of they seeing the world in a different point of view, they still live in a larger community. And so you may not get them being what you are expecting them to be, as some people expect, but then in their own special way they can adjust and then live very well with every other child. Also, people tend to feel like children with autism may never become independent and they would always have to get help from people, but no, that's a lie. When they get the right therapy, the right support, these children are able to become very, very independent. In fact, there are a lot of stories of children who had autism and now they are adults and they are working, they are doing so well, they are making money. Because, mind you, when they are good at a particular field, they are extremely good. They excel big time. And so instead of judging them, why not support them? Why not find their strength and elevate it? Okay, now some people also have the myth that vaccines are what causes children to have autism, but that is not true. There's one factor, usually it's in the genes. But then, I'm not going to give you all the details about autism, because I'm actually going to take my time to explain autism in details. Today, I am just giving you autism in a nutshell. And so this is where I'm going to bring it to an end. Please, if you have not followed, do what to follow so that whenever I post something new, you'll be able to get it. And so next week, we are going to move back to the exceptional children topic, and then we'll be talking about learning challenges. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on this one. Thank you so much if you have watched up to this point. Do not forget to like and to share, and please let's get interactive in the comment section.